So whenever my students ask me, which they do, every time I wear this, at least one kid asks if I'm Catholic. And I just try to explain to them that it started like Christianity. That's the big religion here that we're talking about. Started as being called the way. The way in the Bible, that was the way. If you follow the way, you're following Jesus, you're doing all this. But then Christianity became Christians, which basically means little Christ-like ones, which is crazy. And then somebody decided they wanted to interpret the Bible this way, and that was the Catholics. Somebody else decided, no, I don't like that. Let's do this one. And then Martin Luther was the one who did that. Not Martin Luther King, but Martin Luther was the one who decided, I don't like how the Catholics interpret the Bible, so we're going to go to the Lutheran. And then that's how you have a church on every street corner in a small itty bitty town because of people who couldn't agree on how the Bible's interpreted. So like I'm talking Baptist, Methodist, Assemblies of God, Seventh, I don't even know what that one is, but and it's because they didn't agree, and they have their own idea of who God is and how we're supposed to be following him. So those are all these little branches are denominations. What I like to say, if kids ask me what I am non-dom. I'm non-denominational. I don't want to go after something that somebody decided to do, because I don't even know if that person was like a true believer, was a surrendered Christian. So that is why I just tell kids, I follow the Bible. I just want to follow the Bible, whatever it says, especially the New Testament, especially that what happened after Christ came, so that I can live in his finished work and not live a life that we kind of lived before Christ came. Like, he forgives you of everything you'll ever do. I get that. That's going to be a lot of flack. But it's wonderful. Wonderful. So not trying to stray you into the direction of whatever, but if you find a group of believers that are surrendered, that really feel forgiven, they feel loved, and they live from that, and they have that fruit in their life, that's your sign. And there's a lot of churches, especially in America, that are not that way, that are very just live by the motion, like go through the motions instead of live from a place of aliveness and on fireness. I'm going to direct you in the two people that I know that are on YouTube that are just awesome, Todd White and Dan Moeller. Those are two that I love to hear because they have fire, because they have love in their heart. And so I just wanted to share that really quick.